We're here to record my GBOB fanfare with the orchestra and choir here.
Så vi ønsker å ha en egen vignett eller en egen GBOB-theme, og det har vi nå fått noe som blir veldig, veldig bra.
The Lord Mayor of Birmingham.
We have 10 bands who are waiting to perform and entertain you, a whole range of music. And I'm looking forward to it just as much as you.
Are there supporters from each of the bands? Right, okay. I think you brought half of Devon with you. Bloody hell.
Nothing ever changes. Every kid wants to be in a band. Everybody wants to play in a band. Everybody used to stand with their tennis racket in the bedroom, regardless of whether they were a drummer, a keyboard player, or you played drums with sticks and things on a table. I joined my first band when I was 13, called the Atlantic Blues. And, you know, looking back and remembering the guitar player and the bass player and the drummer who was my best friend, and I just played the piano if there was a piano, we were dreadful. But it didn't matter. You were in a rock band.
Well, I'm a punk rocker, you know. And I like a good pop song, but oranges aren't the only fruit, so we'll see what happens, really. I just like anybody who's kind of good at what they're doing, you know, if they've got some good tunes in there, that's cool. I can't sort of impose my yardstick on everybody in terms of musical style, so I think I've been around enough to just appreciate if somebody's got their act together or not.
And what were your first bands like?
Well, it was the Sex Pistols, so you know what I were like. That was my first band. It's been downhill all the way since.
Always loved music, kind of fell into it from an early age, got kind of sidetracked of being a musician, and soon realised that maybe I had a better chance of making a living following in the technical side, really. Moved into production, combining my engineering skills, my musical skills, and eventually kind of managed to end up producing a couple of big acts. Stereophonics has been probably the main band that I've kind of produced the last 3 albums. Dakota, yeah, which was their first #1 single.
All down to you?
All down to me, of course. Nothing to do with the song. It's always interesting to see new talent, see what's going on. You know, there's lots of interesting bands from all ages, all over the world, obviously. That produce good music.
I work with a lot of like established artists, but also a lot of kind of up-and-coming artists as well. So people that don't necessarily have a record deal, etc., similar to the bands here. And I remember when I was, you know, trying to first start out, and I sat there and I was like, well, I don't know how to get into, you know, the music kind of scene. So, you know, if I didn't have other people giving me opportunities to do it, then I never would have done anything. So I think things like this are very important for up-and-coming artists. The girl that just won the X Factor, Alexandra, I've done quite a few tracks with her.
And tonight, when the acts are on stage, what will you be looking for?
Well, I think a lot of, you know, obviously stage presence, because, you know, you can have the greatest songs in the world, but if you've got no great stage presence, then no one's going to want to listen to your songs. Vocals in tune, I mean, the energy on stage, and the way that a band play together is very important as well. But, you know, if you kind of look, you know, at what are the biggest hits in the charts, everything is essentially a pop song. It just depends how you dress it up.
I actually live in Thailand, where I used to be a pop singer very, very, very long time ago. And then I worked for MTV in Thailand and Asia as a VJ. And I also worked in Norway as a VJ and a producer for a music show. And now I'm here for GBOB.
Very nice to be here together with all the bands. We are ready to go to Kuala Lumpur.
That's Copic. And after that you will see the Broken Hearted from Canada, Wales, Ukraine, South Africa, Scotland, Moldova, United States, Russia, Norway, Australia, Thailand.
Winner for the last year, and I want to ask you how you spend the money.
Well, we spent it on a lot of things. We got
Alcohol.
We got some new equipment and we recorded some songs, and then we spent it around the world on a tour, a lot of partying and stuff. We've been to Mexico and Europe, and we're waiting to go to America and Australia, and then the Far East as well will happen probably in the new year.
So our big winner is